I got married. Jess and I got married just 2 weeks ago today. Both our wedding and our honeymoon were fantastic. Despite a 45-minute rain delay, our wedding day was actually perfect and actually went better than either Jess and I could have even envisioned it going. So it went fantastic. The problem is, after 2 weeks, I still feel myself in celebration mode. I gave myself permission for 2 full weeks to eat and drink whatever I wanted to and just enjoy myself. And I did exactly that. When you give yourself that kind of a green light right before you go to a 7-day all-inclusive resort, magical things are going to happen. Or if you've never been to an all-inclusive resort before, I highly recommend you put it on your list. It is heaven. Our room screamed enjoyment and relaxation. We had a big king-size bed. We had a big jacuzzi right in the middle of our room that you could see. You could sit in and watch the TV or see the ocean. We had a full bar, and we had a magical fridge, this magical fridge that anytime you took anything out of it, the next time you opened the door, it appeared again, just out of thin air. It was magical. We had 24/7 room service for anything we wanted all day long. We had a breakfast buffet and a lunch buffet available to us every day. We had our own waiter service at the beach and at the pool, so we wouldn't have to lift a finger or even move a muscle to get a new drink. We had 4 restaurants available to us for dinner every night. And my favorite part is at the end of every night, right by the elevators before we go up to our room, was this bakery sweet shop. So every night I got a different slice of cake and a bowl of ice cream. Because, when you're on your honeymoon, you got to have bedtime snacks too. So we had this 7 days of heaven. And then when we came home, waiting for us at home was all the leftover alcohol from our wedding ceremony. And my new sister-in-law was nice enough to individually wrap several slices of wedding cake and put in our freezer for us. So I didn't even have to say goodbye to my bedtime snacks until just earlier this week. So I've been really enjoying myself, but I think I'm over it now and I'm ready to get back on track. Jess and I went on our honeymoon on a mission to thoroughly enjoy ourselves and celebrate this new chapter of our lives. And I give us an A+ for our efforts. I did so well, in fact, that I don't know how any of my clothes still fit at this point. Does this pain I'm sharing with you guys resonate at all with you? Have you found yourself, give me a show of hands, have you found yourself on vacation before, and then when you got home, just had a really tough time getting back on track? I know I've been through this several times myself. I've been through this many times with myself and with my clients, and I've definitely learned from my own mistakes in the past. And so I thought I would use this training, this speech this morning as kind of a therapy session / pep talk to myself as I struggle to get back on track to my healthy routines, but also as a chance to share some helpful tips on the best way to handle this situation. So the next time you find yourself in this situation, you'll be set up to succeed. So the first tip I want to give you is just to not shame yourself, or beat yourself up. I have to remind myself, and I have already, I gave myself permission to enjoy myself and indulge and celebrate this chapter of my life. And so I gave myself permission to do this. So I didn't do anything wrong. I don't need to shame myself or beat myself up. But I have to remember that the part of the plan from the beginning was I was going to enjoy myself and then I was going to get back on track. So I haven't done anything wrong, but now I have to follow through with the plan. And so don't shame yourself or beat yourself up, but now it's time to follow through and get back on track. That's the first tip. The second tip is to not overcorrect. This is something I can find myself doing a lot in the past, where I get back from my vacation and I want to get back in shape as fast as possible because I don't like the state I'm in. And so can lead you down a dangerous path. It can make you want to work out like an Iron Man. It can make you restrict your calories too much or be attracted to some sort of a crash diet or to fast for longer. If you can't do it long term, then don't start with it, because all you're doing is just prolonging your suffering and you're just leading yourself to temporary success. I think the rule of thumb is always, if you can't do it for 6 weeks, don't just do it for 6 days. You're just going to prolong your suffering. So don't overcorrect. Make sure you're doing something that you can keep doing. And the third one is to rewrite your plan or write out your plan if it's a new one. And so what I mean by your plan is what you're going to do for your workouts and what are you going to do for your nutrition. Make sure you know exactly what your expectations are for yourself. And so for myself, my nutrition plan, I plan to go back to the Mediterranean diet. This is the diet that I feel like my body physically and mentally just responds to the best. And it'll be easy transition from the way I've been eating the last 2 weeks. So that's my nutrition part. For the workout part, I'm going to hire my trainer again for 2 workouts a week. So she will help hold me accountable for 2 workouts a week as I get back on track. And my other workouts, I'm actually just moving to a new online training platform where my hope in the future is to maximize my time and actually get paid every time I work out. And so this platform I can put my workouts on there and people can sign up to work out with me or to work out in one of my classes or to do it as an on-demand workout after I'm done. And so, but this platform will add another area of accountability to me as I build my library on there, because if I schedule it, I have to do it at that exact time because someone could sign up for it. So that is my plan, the Mediterranean diet for the food, and then my trainer and the platform to hold me accountable to my workouts. So for a quick review, the 3 tips to help you set yourself up for success to transition back to your healthy routines is 1, do not shame yourself. Remember, you gave yourself permission to enjoy yourself and celebrate. So don't beat yourself up. It's just time to follow through and get back on track. 2, do not overcorrect. Do not overcorrect. If you can't do it for 6 weeks, don't do it for 6 days. Make sure it's something you're setting yourself up for long-term success, not just temporary success. And 3, make sure you write out your plan. Start off knowing exactly what your expectations are for yourself, and that'll help you keep yourself accountable and be consistent with your new routine. Follow these 3 tips, and the next time you come back from your vacation, it'll be smooth sailing back to your healthy lifestyle. Thanks.